Hello everybody, it's Root. I'm back again with another episode of Pikmin 2. So we're gonna go into day 2 this time. I don't know actually how far we're gonna get, if we're gonna get into more than day 2 or not, but we're headed back into the Valley of Repose. Should be a fun time. I think this game starts off pretty slow, to be honest. Like, there's nothing, like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. It's pretty slow start. At least in my opinion, it is. Let's see. Good morning, workers. Wow, okay. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? Yeah. Yeah. The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. Yeah. So we're gonna all grab all 20 of our Pikmin and head out for the day. Let's see. 1, 2. If you, okay, they kind of autoed that. If you put 2 on a pellet, they go faster. You have 1, it goes slower. But there's only a certain amount that can be held on certain items. That should be fine. We can take 1 off you though. So like the 5 can only carry 10, the 1 can only carry 2, etc., etc. Things like that. Just leave them. If you leave the Pikmin alone, you kind of just disband them. They'll kind of auto, like, do whatever task is near them. So it can be helpful if you just don't really need to. Where's Lily? Don't really need to. I don't know. It's a way to be lazy for some things, depending. Not always. Is there eggs up there? No, there's not. Okay. So yeah, I'm just sprouting Pikmin again. A cool thing about this is that if you have Olimar and Louie together, is that like if you keep pressing A, it does double the work. So you don't have to do it one by one. You can go by 2s. So it goes a little faster like that. So I have 36 Pikmin. In the last episode, we went. Is there really no eggs? Okay. We went to this little bag over here. It took 35, so we should be good now. So as you can see on the top of the screen, there's a little sun meter. I mentioned before that, like, you're timed in this. So once the sun goes down, then like the day's over. Like, have all your Pikmin in base, have all your Pikmin with you. The day's pretty much over. I don't remember the best way to handle. I think it's throwing. I hope it's throwing. Don't die. Okay. Yeah. So in Pikmin 1, it was easier to kill the big Bulborbs by like bombarding their butt. But in this game, it's actually just easier to throw them on. It does more damage. There's no, I think there's like a little bit of lag or like delay when you bum rush them. So throwing them is much more beneficial in this case. So we're just growing up Pikmin. We have to destroy the wall to be able to get into our next area. You can see there's also a treasure over here, which we're gonna get that by the end of the day too. I actually don't know if we're gonna, well, we'll have enough. I think it takes like 40 if I'm not mistaken, but I don't remember too well, to be honest. It actually builds up your numbers quite a bit. There's a 5 here as well. Yeah, okay. So I have a good amount of Pikmin by the time this is done. It should be 69 I should be ending on. Wow, 64, I was way off. I thought it was gonna give me 10. Oh no, it ends on 5. Okay, never mind. So if you take the red pellets back to like the red base, they'll so if you take a 1 red pellet, it'll give you 2. And I thought it would do the same for the 5s, but I don't think that's the case. I think it just sticks with up to the 1 pellets, if that makes sense. 35. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I counted that right, but I don't care that much. They can take it. So yeah, I took 6. And we're gonna put them here. So yeah, a lot of double tasking. It's pretty. They're almost done. I could technically enter with just these Pikmin, but I'll wait until Olimar gets back. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When masked, their might is ferocious. Louis, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? So we're gonna go through more tutorial. Your fault if failing your duties, superior, let me explain, press A. Yeah. Basically what he told us last episode, the previous day. Literally the exact same thing. Don't know why. But yeah. I have 28. I probably could do the next, just do this cave. I was about to call that a dungeon. With just this amount of Pikmin, but I'm not reading. Whoops. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. So if you have only Louis or only Olimar, you'll enter with the amount of Pikmin that one captain has. So if you want to wait for your other captain, well, you just have to wait. To be quite frank, so we'll just wait for Olimar, just to be safe, just to be on the safe side. A lot of waiting, or like trying to get more Pikmin. Utter scrap worth 170 pokos. Great. It's just trash. So now we're gonna go back to Louis and. Okay, 64. First cave of the whole of the game. What awaits us? Emergence cave, sub level 1. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. If you wish to check underground terrain, please press start pause to communicate with me. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. Wonderful. Okay. We'll just take this real quick. My aim was horrible, but we're not going to talk about that. Okay. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do recall that you can... Yeah, okay. More repeating the same thing that we did before. Basically, just press A to enter the hole again. Pretty simple. Name, citrus lump. Alright. So you can actually bring, we're not gonna, if he doesn't get there in time, you can take the corpses back to the ship for money as well, but they're not really worth much and he's gonna give us a hard time about it. But we'll just do it at least once. Like, it's not a priority to collect them at all. But you can if you want. A 7-up cap or a quenching emblem. Yeah, he's gonna give us crap for it. Kazurk. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. They're really not. It's probably worth like 3 at most, that one. Let's find out. I'm actually kind of curious. 2. Yeah, they're not really worth much. They're not worth going out of your way for. So normally once you get all the treasure on the floor, you can kind of just go further, because there's really no point in waiting for the beasts. Unless you're doing like certain types of speed runs, they kind of collect like a certain amount of creatures to supplement their run. But we're not doing that, so we don't gotta worry about it. The final floor. Whoopsies, that was really bad. You can swarm them. Yeah, this shouldn't be able to kill your Pikmin if you have enough. I see North America. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever life it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Yeah, so as you said, 101, and we don't even have 100 anyway, so rip. Okay. Well, let's do this. I'm kind of being a little cheat right now. Oh wow. Astounding, a flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly, it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. I mean, I'd yearn to be this busted too. Like, the purples. Oh, well, we'll see them. The purple Pikmin in this game, which we're gonna see very, very soon, are like actually busted. Like, they're ridiculous. Boom. Amazing. A purple Pikmin. It has hair and it is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers. Intriguing. Perhaps there are others? Perhaps. Yeah. So, purple Pikmin, I think they do like 3 times the damage as a normal Pikmin. They have the ability to stun enemies if you like place them near an enemy. I'm not gonna worry about that. So, but the big downside is like they're just really slow. So like, I'll probably be able to stun a couple. And they also home. Kind of forgot about that. They kind of home into enemies as well. So, and they also carry the amount of 10 Pikmin. So one carries 10. So we need 101. Well, now we got more than enough. Yeah, with 120, 133, 43. I'm not counting. So yeah. I'm just gonna beam it to the exit because there's no point in waiting. So once the treasure gets taken back to the ship, I can just leave. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, I have to let the game play. Astounding! Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait for this. 153 Pikmin. Well, the strength of 153 Pikmin. Spherical Atlas. Jesus, worth 200 Pogos. There's a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. Error, I can only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the sphere chart. Press start pause to contact me and access the Explorer kit on the radar screen with L. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the descended territory tomorrow. Alright, so basically we're done. There's really nothing else. In this cave at least. You get the purples, you get the sphere chart, I think he called it. I'll find out. Spherical wow. Wow, my memory is horrible. And yeah. And we can save that. Whoa. You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You have gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Olimar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect treasure. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Yeah, so something that makes this game different than the last game is that in Pikmin 1, you actually had a 30-day time limit. In this game, you don't have a time limit at all. Like, you can kind of work with ease if you wanted to, or you can go fast. It really depends. Oh, whoopsies. We didn't leave any Pikmin behind. It's, once again, kind of impossible. Today's report. I don't know. Okay, that voice is getting stuck on me. Funds earned. Spherical Atlas. We got 656 Poco today. Pretty good second day. Pretty normal second day. And we got purples, which is really cool. Purples are one of my favorite Pikmin. Just because of how busted they are. It's ridiculous. President from the mail. Mail from the president. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well, and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hockatate Savings and Loan, after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess. So, I mean, I guess. I don't know if we should be super excited about that, but I guess. So that's day 2. Yeah, pretty normal day, I would say. Normal day 2, there's not really much you can do. It kind of guides you to the entire thing. So yeah, but it went well. So, and actually getting the Spherical Atlas, I think that was what it was called, allows us to enter a new territory, which is the Awakening Wood. So that'll be exciting. We get to go to a new place next episode. So once again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you. I'm Root, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.